Mom, where's my lunch? I can't find it anywhere.
Check your bag. I didn't make lunch today.
What? But my lunch bag is totally empty. Not even a snack or anything.
That's right. You didn't put your lunchbox in the kitchen yesterday like you were supposed to.
Are you serious right now? You're really sending me to school with no lunch at all?
I reminded you every single day about putting your lunchbox in the kitchen when you get home from school. I won't wash it or make lunch for the next day if you don't. We discussed this.
This is crazy. What the heck am I supposed to do about lunch then? Starve?
You could have easily prevented this situation by just being responsible with your things.
You actually expect your own daughter to go hungry for half the day because of a dumb lunch bag? Unbelievable.
This isn't about just today, Mia. This is about you learning to be responsible for yourself and your belongings. If I don't follow through, you'll just keep forgetting and expecting me to take care of everything for you.
All this over a freaking lunch bag? Really, Mom? On the last day before summer break, too?
This isn't about being mean, Mia. It's about teaching you independence and accountability before it's too late. High school is the time to be working on these life skills. You need to be able to manage basic tasks.
This is totally killing my mood. I was so excited about summer starting after today.
Your mood wouldn't be ruined at all if you had just followed the simple rule we discussed about your lunchbox. I'm not trying to make you miserable. I'm trying to help you build good habits for your own benefit.
Help me? More like control me? Worst last day of school ever. Thanks a lot.
Watch your tone, please. I'm your mother. A little respect, even if you're annoyed, is appropriate.
Respect? What about respecting that your kid needs to eat? Not very motherly of you.
Being your mother means more than just catering to your every need. It means teaching you to eventually take care of yourself. Fixing your mistakes and bailing you out all the time won't help you in the long run. This is for your own good.
For my own good? What good is practically starving me at school going to do?
My role is to raise you to be a capable, responsible adult, not just a short-order cook at your beck and call. It's not about one missed lunch. It's about the principle of learning to handle your own business. No one else will do it for you in life.
I can't believe this. You're being completely unreasonable over one tiny mistake. So unfair.
One tiny mistake? This is far from the first time you've left your lunchbox at school, Mia. It's becoming a bad habit. As a parent, it's my job to address bad habits before they become lifelong patterns. Letting it slide repeatedly is bad parenting.
Bad parenting is letting your kid go hungry. I'm a growing teen. I can't just skip meals. What's wrong with you?
Do not speak to me that way. I'm your mother. No more lip or you'll have bigger problems than a missed lunch. Got it? You will survive one lunch. You will not starve. But you will learn to be responsible for your things from now on. No more debate.
Ugh, whatever. Thanks for ruining my day with your stupid power trip. I'm going to make Dad sick with worry when I tell him about this.
Go ahead and tell your father then. I'm sure he'll be very concerned to hear how forgetful you've been with your lunchbox lately. He and I are a parenting team. We make decisions together about rules and consequences. He'll understand this is for your benefit.
For my benefit, right. More like for your convenience. Too lazy to wash one little lunchbox, so you take it out on me.
Mia, I have explained my rationale very clearly. This discussion is over. You need to get going or you'll miss your bus. I love you, and I'll see you after school. Have a good last day, and please reflect on what we talked about, okay?
Don't pat yourself on the back too hard for this great parenting moment. Wait till Dad hears about your little stunt. Bye.
I'll be very interested to hear your father's take, but I won't be shocked when he supports me 100%. Goodbye, Mia.
Karen, what's this I'm hearing about Mia not having lunch today? She texted me very upset. Explain, please.
She didn't put her lunchbox out yesterday after school like she's supposed to. I've warned her multiple times about this.
And you thought the appropriate response was to send our daughter to school with no food at all? Are you serious?
It's not about the food, Richard. It's about teaching her responsibility and accountability. We've talked about this.
No, you've talked about this. I've told you over and over that this is completely ridiculous. She's a child, Karen.
She's not a little kid anymore, Richard. She's in high school, old enough to handle basic tasks like putting her lunchbox away.
She called me crying, Karen, crying, because her mother wouldn't feed her. Do you have any idea how messed up that is? As a parent, it's your job to make sure our child is fed. End of story. No stupid lunchbox rule should supersede that.
I am not denying her food as some cruel punishment, Richard, but if I keep fixing her irresponsible mistakes, she will never learn. If she can't even put a lunchbox away at her age, how will she ever function as an independent adult? It's called parenting.
It's called being a control freak who cares more about rules than your own kid's well-being. She was humiliated and hungry. None of her friends' psycho moms would ever pull a stunt like this. Congratulations, now you're the crazy parent.
I am not crazy for having expectations of our teenage daughter and following through with reasonable consequences, Richard. Mia needs to learn that in the real world, there are consequences when you mess up. No one will coddle her forever.
The real world? She's 15, for God's sake. She should be able to count on her mother to have her back and keep her fed. Honestly, Karen, if making a point is more important to you than making sure Mia eats, your priorities are seriously out of whack.
That's not fair, Richard. I'm not some monster. I'm trying to instill values and teach her life skills. Why are you attacking me? You're acting like I committed some awful crime by holding our daughter accountable. I'm sick of always being the bad cop.
Because this is awful, Karen. You let our child go hungry over a power struggle. Do you even hear how insane that sounds? I don't give a crap about your lunchbox crusade. As a dad, all I care about is Mia feeling safe, loved, and cared for. You failed.
Failed by refusing to let her off the hook again for something we've addressed a million times? That's called consistency. Maybe if you backed me up once in a while instead of undermining me, she wouldn't keep forgetting. But no, I'm always the nag.
She's not forgetting her lunchbox on purpose, Karen. She's a teenager. She forgets things sometimes. That doesn't make it okay to withhold food. Bottom line, there is no universe where denying our child lunch is acceptable. I can't believe I even have to say that.
I'm not denying her lunch forever, Richard. Stop being so dramatic. It was one day, one time to prove a point. That's it. The point is, she needs to learn responsibility. What happens when she goes to college and forgets to feed herself? This is a life lesson.
A life lesson? More like a power flex to feed your own ego. This reeks of control issues, Karen. Get a grip. Mia needs a supportive mom, not a food police warden. I don't even know what to say to you right now. I'm beyond disgusted.
Easy for you to judge when you're not the one who deals with her irresponsibility day in and day out. Must be nice, Richard. But fine, let's just drop it. Clearly, you've decided I'm a monster. No point continuing this conversation. I'm done.
Yeah, I think we're done here. I hope you're proud of proving your point, Karen. Hope it was worth devastating your daughter. I'll be consoling our hungry, crying child. Let me know when you're ready to be a mom again and put Mia first.
Well, I'm heading out now, Mom. Dad's waiting in the car.
Heading out where? I didn't know you had any plans today. Is your dad taking you somewhere?
Oh, shoot, I almost forgot. Dad wanted me to pick up that special bread you love from the bakery downtown.
Special bread? What are you talking about, Mia? I didn't ask for any bread. What's going on?
Did I say bread? I meant thread. You know, for that cross-stitch project you've been working on. Silly me.
Mia, you're not making any sense. I don't have any cross-stitch project. Why are you acting so strange? And why is your dad waiting in the car? Where exactly are you two going? I want a straight answer, please.
All right, fine, you caught me. Dad and I are actually going on a little trip together. We've been planning it for a while now.
A trip? You and your dad? How come this is the first I'm hearing about it? What's going on?
We kept it hush-hush because we figured you wouldn't be thrilled about it. Thought it was easier to ask forgiveness than permission. We knew you'd probably insist on coming along, and no offense, Mom, but this was supposed to be some quality dad-daughter time, you know?
I'm sorry, are you actually telling me that my husband and daughter planned a secret vacation without me? Behind my back? I can't believe what I'm hearing. How long have you been scheming this? And where exactly are you going?
Scheme is a strong word, Mom. Is it so wrong for a father and daughter to want a little bonding trip every once in a while? But yeah, we've been ironing out the details for a while now. Couple months, maybe? We're headed to Florida. Disney World, here we come!
Florida? Are you joking right now? A little bonding trip is a weekend camping, Mia, not flying to another state. I am absolutely speechless. The level of betrayal I'm feeling is indescribable. How dare you and your father exclude me like this?
Oh, come on, Mom. No need to be so dramatic. It's not like we planned this to hurt you. We just wanted some one-on-one time. Dad and I have been talking about this forever. He wanted to give me an unforgettable summer vacation before junior year starts.
Well, mission accomplished. This is definitely unforgettable. I can't believe you two would be so underhanded and deceitful. And what about me, huh? I'm just supposed to sit at home alone for God knows how long while my family gallivants around Florida.
I mean, I didn't really think you'd want to come, Mom. Amusement parks and roller coasters aren't really your thing, you know? Dad said this could be a special father-daughter memory for us. One last hurrah before I buckle down with SAT prep and college apps and all that.
Oh, how thoughtful of him to decide what isn't my thing. Didn't it occur to you, Mia, that I might want to make memories with my daughter, too? Also, a heads up would have been nice before your dad took time off work. We're supposed to be a team, but apparently I'm just an afterthought.
You're totally blowing this out of proportion, Mom. It's just a vacation. I'm sorry you feel left out, but this isn't some big conspiracy against you. Honestly, Dad said you'd probably overreact like this, and that's exactly why we didn't mention it, so you wouldn't get all bent out of shape over nothing.
Nothing? You call going behind my back as a family nothing? I have never felt so hurt and disrespected in my entire life. Clearly, you and your dad share the same low opinion of me. Message received. I'm just the unfun, stick-in-the-mud wife and mom cramping your style.
Oh my God, could you be any more of a martyr right now? You're acting like we committed some horrible crime against you. It's really not that deep, Mom. This may come as a shock, but not everything is about you. People are allowed to do things without you sometimes, but I guess that's too much for you to handle.
You know what, Mia? You're right. Everything is crystal clear to me now. You and your father have no respect for me whatsoever. I'm done being treated like a doormat by the two people who are supposed to love me most. I hope you have a blast on your little trip.
We will, thanks. Try not to totally lose your mind while we're gone. It's only a week. You'll survive. Maybe take up a hobby or something.
Oh, I'll do better than survive, Mia. I'll be making some major changes around here, starting with my living situation. Good luck to you and your dad.
Huh? Living situation? What are you talking about, Mom? Hello? Well, what do you mean by that? You're just trying to scare me, right? Mom?
I hope you and your father are proud of yourselves. I've never felt so betrayed and disrespected in all my life.
Oh, please, spare me the guilt trip Mother Teresa act. It's a vacation, not a murder plot against you. Get over yourself already.
Get over myself? That's rich coming from the self-centered brat who stabbed her own mother in the back. You two deserve each other.
Stabbed you in the back? Could you be any more melodramatic? It's not like we were trying to hurt you on purpose, Mom. God. Excuse us for wanting to do something fun together without you helicoptering over us for once. But I forgot, the world revolves around Karen.
Fun? Oh yes, what a joy it must be to sneak around and lie to my face for months on end. Daughter of the year, truly. But I'm sure it was all your father's idea, right? Since he clearly has no regard for me as his wife or your mother. Bravo, Richard!
Wow, I've never seen you so bitter, Mom. If you're this threatened by a little father-daughter trip, that sounds like a you problem. Maybe take a hard look at why we felt the need to hide it from you in the first place. Hint, your reaction right now.
You know what, Mia? You're right. This is absolutely a me problem. As in, I have a serious problem with the way I'm being treated by my family. But don't worry, I fully intend to solve that problem. Go have a blast in Florida with your dad. I hope it's worth the fallout.
Fallout? What's that supposed to mean? Stop being such a drama queen, Mom. You're taking this way too far. It's really not that serious.
Not that serious? No, of course not. Nothing I feel is ever that serious to you or your father. I'm just the living maid around here. But that ends today. I refuse to be taken for granted anymore. You two happily made plans without me. Now I'm making some of my own.
Plans of your own? What the hell are you talking about, Mom? You're starting to freak me out. Where is this even coming from? Are you really this threatened by me and Dad spending a little time together? Do you have to make everything about you? Newsflash, it's not.
A little time together? Behind my back for months? Will I bust my butt every day taking care of this family and keeping this house running? I have been disrespected, lied to, and completely dismissed by you and your father for the last time. Believe that.
OMG, there you go again, being so freaking dramatic about everything. You act like we committed some horrible, unforgivable sin against you. It's a vacation, Mom, not a declaration of war. Take a chill pill and stop blowing everything out of proportion. This is exactly why we didn't tell you.
Didn't tell me because you knew I'd be hurt? At least you got one thing right. Congratulations. I am hurt beyond measure. You know, I expect this selfish, inconsiderate behavior from a child. But your father? I guess I see exactly how much I mean to him now.
You're making this way bigger than it needs to be, Mom. If you're feeling neglected or whatever, fine, but this is not the way to deal. You can't just fly off the handle and start making crazy threats every time your precious feelings get a little bruised. Grow up.
Grow up? That's hilarious coming from the spoiled princess who lies to her mother and throws tantrums when she doesn't get her way. But you know what? Message received. Loud and clear. You and your father want to do your own thing. Have your own lives without me.
OMG, how many times do I have to say this is not some big scheme against you? Your insecurity is not our problem, Mom. So Dad and I want a little alone time. So freaking what? Why do you have to take everything so personally and make it into a federal case?
I don't know, Mia. Maybe because I'm a human being with feelings. Maybe because I thought family was supposed to be a priority around here. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the maid, right? The unfun ball and chain weighing you two adventurers down. How dare I have emotions?
Ball and chain? Maid? Oh, please! Stop with the hysterics already! You're acting like a crazy person right now, and I'm over it! I'm done arguing with you when you're like this. Go pop a Valium and chill the hell out. I have a plane to catch.
You're right, Mia. I am done. Done being disrespected. Done being an afterthought. Done being unappreciated. You and your dad have a nice life.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? What do you mean, have a nice life? Stop trying to scare me, Mom. It's not funny. Mom? Hello? Answer me. You can't just drop a bomb like that and ghost. Where are you going? Mom? This isn't cool. I'm seriously freaking out. Mom, this silent treatment isn't funny anymore. Where are you? Dad and I are really starting to worry. Call me back ASAP, please. Hello, Earth to Mother. You can't just disappear after saying something crazy like have a nice life. I'm totally freaking out over here. All right, I get it. You're trying to teach me a lesson or something. Point made, okay? I'm sorry. Now, will you please just pick up the phone? Mom, I'm begging you. I'm sorry for everything. The trip, the lies, all of it. I shouldn't have excluded you like that. I feel awful. Please, come home and talk to me.
Karen, what the hell is going on? Mia said you stormed out hours ago after threatening to leave us. This is insane. Where are you? We need to talk now.
Oh, now you two want to talk. Now you have time for me? Gee, I'm touched. A far cry from yesterday when you were so quick to dismiss and discard me.
Dismiss you? Discard you? Stop being so melodramatic, Karen. You're blowing this whole thing way out of proportion as usual. Just come home already.
Come home to what, Richard? A husband and daughter who couldn't care less about me or my feelings? Who lied to my face for months just to avoid spending time with me? No thanks.
For God's sake, Karen, it was a trip, not a murder plot. You're acting like a lunatic right now. Is this really the hill you want our marriage to die on over a vacation?
Our marriage has been dying for years, Richard, thanks to your total lack of respect for me. This trip was just the final nail in the coffin. I refuse to be taken for granted anymore.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you over text. You want to throw away 18 years of marriage over a tantrum? You can say it to my face. I'll be at the house in an hour.
Don't bother. I won't be there. I meant what I said before. I'm done being your doormat. You and Mia can have each other. I'll have my lawyer contact you soon. Goodbye, Richard.
This can't be happening. Mom's really gone? She's seriously filing for divorce? Over a stupid trip? I didn't mean to break up our family, I swear. I was just mad in the moment.
This is not on you, Mia. Your mother is being completely irrational and overreacting like she always does. She'll cool off and come crawling back home in a few days, guaranteed.
I don't know, Dad. I've never seen her this angry before. And the stuff she said about being taken for granted and disrespected, I had no idea she felt that way. Feel sick.
Listen to me. Your mother is not a victim here, okay? She's a grown woman throwing a tantrum because she didn't get her way. This family doesn't revolve around her, and it's time she learned that.
But Dad, I said some really ugly things to her too. I even called her a crazy person and told her to take a Valium. She probably hates me now. I'm a terrible daughter.
Stop that! You are not a terrible daughter, and your mother could never hate you. She's just lashing out because she feels left out. But her hurt feelings don't justify abandoning her family.
I guess. I just never thought it would go this far. What if she really does divorce you, Dad? What happens to our family? To me? I'm so scared and confused. I need my mom.
I know, honey, I'm scared too, but we'll get through this together, you and me. Even if your mom chooses divorce, we'll still be a family. She'll have to put on her big girl pants and deal with it.
This is all my fault. If I hadn't pushed for this stupid trip, none of this would be happening. Mom would be here making dinner, and I wouldn't feel like my life is ending.
Mia, look at me. This is not your fault, you hear me? Your mother's insecurities and issues are her own to deal with. She's the one who overreacted and chose this path. Do not blame yourself.
I just want to go back to how things were yesterday morning. I even miss Mom lecturing me. How messed up is that? I hate this. I hate it so much. What are we going to do, Dad?
We're gonna survive and adapt. We're going to give your mother space to cool down while taking care of each other. Most of all, we're going to stick together and lean on each other no matter what. You and me, kid, against the world. Always.
And after that, my divorce from my husband was finalized. My ex-husband Richard somehow managed to avoid getting fired by desperately sucking up to his superiors. But he was demoted and transferred to a rural location. I heard he moved to a remote countryside with our daughter. Mia apparently transferred to a high school in that area, but had to be placed in a class a year below. So she's having trouble fitting in. She also can't keep up with even the lower grades classes. And because of her pride, she's being treated as a weird, troubled girl by her peers, and is already showing signs of school refusal.